Yes, we got people upstairs. Say hi to people in the balcony upstairs. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all.
Got to early this time. You can just sit down front.
That's all right.
Need to come early.
There you go.
Keep going in front of the camera like we ain't live.
13 years.
Well, 12.5. Gotta get it right. Is that right? My production director ain't paying attention to us. That's probably why we were late.
We were late to the show.
And it's starting time.
We rehearsed twice.
And we rehearsed with you with the broken legs.
Not broken legs. It's a little injury. Not broken.
It's not broken.
It's a little pain.
What happened?
Oh,
What did Harry do?
well, we are resting the house for our kids coming in town, so we had trees cut, remodeling the bathroom, which is all kind of housework around the house. Like, all kind of stuff.
I knew you were going to tell me that, so I called Harry. Harry told me y'all were testing out the chandelier. That's all she said, though. I couldn't get anything else after she said we were testing out the chandelier. And then the phone, you know how the phone, it's like we're riding the AT&T pop. All I heard was testing out the chandelier, and then she went. That's all I know.
It's funny you mention that, because last night we watched the movie Rose.
Wait. PG, we got
Yes, the movie Roses, we watched it last night. It's a remake of War of the Roses. With Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner. You guys seen the movie before?
I'm 25.
It's a married couple, and they
PG.
okay. It's a married couple, and they fall in love and get married, and then they go through some tough times and break up. And pretty much the finale of it was that they got in a really big fight, and chandelier was involved. But it shows the whole love story about being in love, and then when you break up, how you still love each other, but you hate each other too. So we watched that last night, and it rekindled our love for each other. Now we don't ever want to go there.
The chandelier being broken.
Exactly.
Okay, all right. Was that PG enough?
I think so. If you get a chance, watch War of the Roses, the original one. You see it in 1989. It's a funny, good movie, and the new one's pretty funny as well. So that's funny.
Okay, that was a really good thing to avoid.
It's called DBA. Yeah. Whatever.
Y'all skip it up for Mr. DBA. Minority Chamber of Commerce. And then we have our production assistant, Mr. Lord Richard. Wait, he's cheating, so he's probably being behind the camera trying to get it in. So he used to be the director, but
Lord is all over those wings, boy. The door did it. He's breaking it out.
That's right. And we are live streaming on WDQP TV. We got no live service. Watch it. We want to go all the way from the Louisiana Gulf Coast all the way over to Florida, but then they're worldwide. So we should probably learn some different languages since we're worldwide.
It's a beautiful shirt on it too. I like that shirt.
It's probably international.
You got a lot of money, Mr. Watson.
Oh, he does.
Gold bars.
We're talking to a nonprofit tonight, so it's a good thing to talk about.
Yes, he got some.
He's got some. Okay, good.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm here with you, Mr. Chandelier.
That's like
You
nice colors.
did.
You were doing the dandies. How'd that go?
I attended the Dandies. We want to congratulate thank you for bringing up the African American Heritage Society's 35th anniversary. Y'all know the African American Heritage Society? They celebrated 35 years, and their director, Cheryl Howard, and Mamie Whip Hickson just wrote and directed a fabulous show. The Dandies, 35 men from the community, professional, business, retirees, civil servants, private, entrepreneurs, just showed up and showed out for a really good cause. Yeah, it was so much fun. Leroy Williams saying what I need to know, he could, his shoes look better than mine. This is all I'm gonna say.
I thought it was outstanding.
Yes.
The jeans
Yes, yes. He had the platform shoes. I think they were 6 inches, maybe 6 feet platform shoes. They were fantastic.
6 feet?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, okay.
So yeah, so that was really, and then the Ella Jordan home celebrated Veterans Day and the Chapter James. So yeah, it was a good week. As well as the Gulf Coast Veterans Advocacy Council celebrated Veterans Day with the parade. So.
I know Robert Gray was here earlier.
Robert Gray was here with the new vet center. Yeah, so yeah, we got Robert Gray is here. Yeah, so any veterans here? Any veterans in the audience? Thank you. We got at least 1,000 over there, 2,000. Yes, we got 100 over there.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate
it. Definitely appreciate it. What's going on with the Gulf Coast Chamber?
We had our business after hour event too. This is great attendance right here in the atrium. We had a wonderful time. We got some great prizes. We have our holiday party taking place December the 4th right here on Thursday. The Village Association holiday party is December the 3rd on Wednesday. Now ours is the following day.
So you can party. The Neighborhood Association party, if you can spell Belmont Village parties, it is.
It's a good time.
So much fun.
And people from all over the area, they come to the party, they're just amazed at how much fun it is. And not to be lazy, but we like use the same decorations for the previous day and the same setup, so I just kind of slide right behind them and do ours the next day.
And they have the best door prizes.
They do.
I think they give away a car and a boat.
At least.
At least.
At least.
Well, you're going to give away.
Oh no, not me. I'm not a prophet. Right, Liz? You're not a non-profit, right? Liz? We're looking for some. Papa used to watch it. We got some money.
That's it. I do want to get my microphone. Priscilla Sapp Kirkland always does, she always does her charity ball. And this year, it's what you said, that December 13th, Saturday, December 13th, from 3 to 7 at the Kareem Jones Sanders Beach. And so it is 20 years of ministry. And so she does it. They raise money and then they give away toys and things out at the Marie Young Community Center out of Wedgwood. It is a fantastic thing. So we'll post that, all the ticket information, but that's Saturday, December 13th. I wanted to make sure to mention that.
You'll be the grand opening for her new shop. She opened. It's a beautiful facility. You would go in there and you feel like health and beauty-wise and all the things for you. You can self-serve, make your own things for your facials and for makeup. It's beautiful. It's a great thing. It's a wonderful job.
Since you said beauty, don't bend down.
I know. I'm all right if you do it on your feet.
I don't want that boot to go nowhere on my body, so don't bend down. Who's going to kick me? Alicia Waters she's the centerfold that probably didn't come out right. She's the centerfold for Bella Magazine. And then I saw, speaking of beauty, I shouldn't say centerfold?
I think centerfold meant something back in the day with the way they were younger, with staples and stuff. I don't think she was getting the funny look of it.
Are we going back to the chandelier?
No. That was secondary at all. No.
But then we have the beautiful Dr. LaSharon Miley who's here. Go get your autograph later, Dr. Miley. She's here. This is the raising awareness for breast cancer. Back in October. We can't mention boobies on air. But what about boobies that we can't mention on air? You don't want to talk about boobies that we can't mention on air? No bowling for boobies? Okay, I can't mention it because I'm
It's just a bird.
I know, right. And then finally, and we'll post this too, y'all know Frank Broughton, the actor. He is presenting a chocolate-covered Christmas Carol at the Sanger Theater December 6th at the same night.
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll post that as well.
Yeah, Frank was here at our event and he talked about it, and he also had the director of the Sanger Theater, Jeff, was here as well. They gave out 2 free tickets for the event. They have some amazing actors for coming in town for this. Yeah, sorry. Frank, somebody said more than one night. Frank said, hey, I'll do it for one night. I'll come get some more money for it. So the actors that were amazing list of actors that are there for the event. So definitely a good view of the show.
Well, again, this will be our last show for our last the year. And so you were talking about the different holiday traditions as we close out. So you want to tell us about some of your holiday things, the reason you do some things on Christmas you were telling us about? Go ahead. Well, I think this up. Go ahead, Tom. Go ahead.
Me and others around me were talking about this, Rob, that traditions take place on New Year's Day, where on New Year's Day we have that tradition is to have a male walk through the door of the first month of your house, to bring good luck and prosperity, eating collard greens or cabbage, which brings you money for the next coming year. See, Robin's never heard of this before. She's shocked.
Arkansas, we never heard of it. All the thing is the black eyed peas, we got burnt corn laughing behind the camera. Burnt corn.
And putting a dime or penny on your black eyed peas is another thing that takes place. Not washing any clothes on New Year's Day because you'll wash someone out of your life. So these traditions, Robin was like, didn't believe me at first. I think she was a little shocked, and everyone else started collaborating on it. So those are some of the ones that take place.
So what if you have like a whole community of women and you're still waiting on a man to walk through? What's the what?
Mr. Watson told you he get called by his relative when he first went to walk through the door. But I was a young man. I was a young man. I got called to my neighbor's house. He was the first one to walk in their house on New Year's Day 2 or 3 different times.
So this is a business opportunity like a rental?
It could be. It's just back then we came out the business side. We just doing it for goodwill.
The first one to walk through.
A man.
Has to be a man. Wow.
And what we also have a tradition for us is that all the Christmas stuff has to be down before New Year's Day, so that we don't carry the past Christmas into your new year.
Christmas doesn't start till the 25th.
I'm just
12 days of Christmas, December 25th to January 6th. Am I the only one? Thank you. I got one other person.
5 days
from
is
New
enough.
Jersey. I got one other person that celebrates the whole Christmas. No. Oh, so no, I'm standing alone with Christmas, okay. Go ahead.
that's all. That's enough.
I feel like I'm the only one not from the country here tonight, okay? Georgia. Okay, all right, well, let's give away some door prizes. Oh, thank you. Your chandelier is kicking in.
I think some medication. So that's good.
We want to thank our sponsors. Thank you for reminding me, Brian. Thank all our sponsors. Lloyd posted them on the what you call it?
Social media.
No, thank you. Social media. I'm still going back to chandeliers here. Thank you. And then anyone here for the first time?
Any first timers?
First timers. We got this is the old crowd, last crowd.
That's the first time.
First timer. And then we're pointing to Miss Dorothy Powell up here. We know I need to say her simply. We're pointing to Miss Dorothy Powell up here, the fantastic partner of the latest is the Reverend John Powell and the whole Powell family. So y'all give the Powell family a hand.
It's the first time. So we're the first time.
Oh, he's a virgin. Oh, no, he's a young virgin here. So,
I got that name. I saw the Wednesday. She didn't see. He like a black Mr. Rogers. It's better on him. See, you can hear it. It's our last show of the year. It's Christmas anymore.
I'm glad we're not worried about the FBI.
Remember, you got shut down. You have that kind of money to tell that again, bro. It's just,
All right, so we're gonna, keep talking.
sponsors, virgins, events.
I think we're chandeliers. I think we
What's coming up for you? You know, she got one on?
so there are gonna be a couple of things, holidays, so they're gonna, I think, the angel tree, the Christmas angel tree, toys for tots, communities carrying that Christmas,
Yes.
Night, friends, Sue Strong's, fantabulous, project, which we talked about, so at Kirkland. And so a lot of these things Representative Tisdale does, the seniors for Christmas for senior citizens. And the Elks is having Thanksgiving, so if you are a senior citizen, and want to enjoy Thanksgiving, they're serving free Thanksgiving dinner at the Elks.
I would say anyone that's crowd over 60 at least in this crowd. That's a million people here.
We got some pretty close.
Sunshine from Black TV is also having a Thanksgiving giveaway next Tuesday as well too. So there's lots of good ones in the community, and our community really needs it. You hear about food drives starting at 8 o'clock in the morning, people coming there at 4:30 at night in their car to sit there overnight and get food. There's a real problem we have to take care of people that are going to be not missing out this year.
But I just, a lot of kudos as we're talking about community-based organizations really stepped up to the plate and filled the gap where the public, where we normally see government services and things like that. So kudos to, let's give them a hand, they really did step up. We really appreciate that. All right, we're good, okay.
I could hold it.
So hold on to your draw, so we'll make sure that it's, he's gonna be here in a second. You can get two out. We got a bag from CCON and a bag from IMS Expert.
So the first lucky winner is Vernon.
Vernon Watson, come on, Bill.
Watson family over here.
You can name me.
You gonna accept for both of them?
Yeah, you
I'm
got
just gonna say, accept it on behalf of the Vernon Watson. You want, this is like the bag. This is yes, you get two, so there's some goodies in there, cups and pins and all. Let's get a picture here. You can hold up the two bags for, you stand in the middle.
Okay, good.
The burnt corn is represented.
And the only thing to tell everyone, we got some charities.
All right, y'all.
A quick shirt.
It's all possible to do the thing, okay?
That's right. Yeah, we'll do the, we got a $250 gift card at the end of the courtesy of the Gulf Coast Minority Chamber of Commerce. Like that.
I think there's an extra zero there on that.
It's 20, I was talking 250.
That was yesterday.
Hold on, we'll pull that after. We'll pull that after. I saw our esteemed ECUA board member, Mr. Larry Williams, come in.
Larry's hard worker. All the time, Larry's all over the place. He's everywhere. You turn your head, Larry's there, speaking to people, helping out.
All right, can you talk? And I'm going to get set up here. Can you talk?
Sure.
Go ahead and talk. I'm going to get set up here for you. Go ahead. You can't have dead air. Keep going.
Next week this time, you would have a wonderful, thankful time here with your family, enjoying the holiday of Thanksgiving, and it's going to be wonderful.
You did good. You did good. Y'all did that.
Please, Lance, please come up.
This is like, what kind of dog and pony show is this? No. This was a professional.
Stuff is this?
This was a professional association. And here, what is this? You're welcome. I hope you said that at the end of this conversation. He said, thank you for this opportunity. So, y'all ready?
Yeah.
This is when we hold up the thing. Welcome to the Pensacola Network show. As Brian and I were talking just a second ago about the need in the community, there are amazing organizations and people doing this great work. And so I was introduced to this young man through, I met him, but then reintroduced introduced through one of my favorite people, Glenn Rowe, to have this conversation about community organizations that are driving impact. And so when I heard his backstory, he's from Pensacola. FAMU, anybody like FAMU? Anybody have? People over there, that'll be all right. They'll be all right. It's all HBCU love. That's it. And so then he's come back to Pensacola. So y'all please welcome Lance Williams. The family's promise to have this conversation, community organizations driving impact. So y'all welcome Lance. All right. Not saying that, but I know you worked at FAMU. Did you actually go to FAMU?
I actually went there. So my father started that tradition way back in 1958. He graduated in 1962 as an education major. And so the university has been out there for since then. So I believe in it.
Oh, that's like Lotus family. Yeah, they've been there since 1870. When did FAMU start? I should know this. 1887, not 78. The first president was Thomas D. LaSalle from Pensacola. Little black history. Yeah. He was originally from Sierra Leone, but he was an attorney that had his law practice here with the with the gentleman named John Thompson, another African American attorney, and then he was tapped to become president. So first president in 1887. I always get those two things. I always get 1878. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about your background. I'm sorry with FAM, but you were born at FAM, weren't you?
No, born here in Pensacola. Again, my father is from the Canton area. He graduated from Ransom High School, back in high school. And was actually the third person from Canton to go to college.
Okay.
And his father was a Tuskegee. Hey, Tuskegee, yes.
Oh, she likes you again. She likes you again. The Tuskegee crowd likes you again.
So those two gentlemen definitely had a big influence on my upbringing. So my mother, she's from the Wedgewood area, a proud little title. So that's my children's side. We're all little titles, so I believe they do a really good.
You just an NAACP, huh? All colors.
So
Red, green,
my
orange.
grandfather was actually one of the first university presidents in the school. So Arthur L. Williams, he's proudly contributing in the Chuck James Museum. So I come from a rich legacy, I believe. And I'm just doing this
can't hear you.
This is amazing. So did you know all of this growing up? Was it just this kind of daily, this is who you are, this is the expectation?
I wouldn't say expectations, but I'm definitely very proud of my grandfather's history, his legacy. He was born in 1918, but I got a chance to spend a lot of time with him. He's from the Hawaii State, he had a very strict regiment that he set up to, and so those type of influences stuck with me. So I ended up becoming a close friend because I got a chance to see my grandfather at 92 swimming with him. So I definitely take a look at the
So, okay, wait, 92 swimming, doing strokes.
Still driving, breaststroke, backstroke, he did his swimming.
What? Baby, we want you to pool on my So then what was that legacy of, I don't want to assume, but how did you see your, since we're talking about community driving impact, community organization driving impact, how did you see your family working in the community as you saw them doing this?
I'll be looking at my mother. She was very, she worked in the post office, but she was heavily involved in the church community. She was part of the pastoral care ministry and some other ministries as well. Just to see her, the type of care that she had in the community, she would walk check hospitals, almost suffered from her own diseases, lung disease as well. And so she would walk her time with those who didn't have families, and I kind of actually said that philanthropy through her.
Wow, okay. And so then what did that do to you as a young, did it manifest itself into you before you went to FAM?
Oh, absolutely. And so that influenced me to never judge, always be with heart. I'm not the one to, someone's trips, I'm not the one I'm going to see how to help them pick you up. And so I kind of carry that kind of.
Wow. I gotta adjust my halo because I'm feeling a little wow. And so then, what was your work like at FAMU? Because then you ended up working there, so what was your
So student program, I was a work student for the TRIO program. So fast
and
forward.
explain what TRIO is.
TRIO is it's out program. And they have different branches. And under this umbrella, I initially worked for the talent search. And so we now read coach in K through 5. And that's for undergrad. So fast forward to 2020, I made a pivot and went back to Tallahassee to finish my master's degree. And I was working for TRIO. But this time I work for the Educational Opportunity Center. And there we help adults who need to complete their GEDs or want to get back in school and get trade or post-secondary degree. We help them with the financial aid process, the admissions process, and help them with financial literacy and workforce development.
Okay, please don't take this the wrong way, but what did you do for fun in college?
I had a lot of fun. I had a whole lot of fun. I am proud of kind of South Training Program.
No, okay.
So,
Y'all had a lot of fun, that's, you know, you keep track of others, so.
yes, sir. But even before that, I got a chance to really, again, have a father who was there before, my older brother, older sister, they all been there, so I kind of knew what to expect. So, yeah, I had a good time.
But you still had told us what kind of fun, though. We waited, part of mine won't know.
We'll keep it PG. I just let you part a lot. We just had some road trips and big so I was part of the road board, road escort for the senior team. So I got a chance to be a representative for my university. So I traveled to the state with our president to go to the type of events. Great experience. Then of course, being on the yard, trying to remember to get a chance to lead your organization with your student body.
So with all of that, with your family legacy, with your education legacy, your family legacy, when did it kind of click to you that you wanted to professionalize all of this?
I would have to say it was mentors in college, Dr. Lewis Newton, Dr. Carl Whitman, Mr. Ernest Jerome Lane, Mr. Keith Bowers, Mr. Daryl Jones. It was some individuals who I saw some video, and I got a chance to ride around town, go to the city commissioners, county commissioners, shake hands with mayors, commissioners. This is my first exposure to this. I didn't know about it as a young adolescent growing up here. And so we genuinely allowed me to tag along to a lot of these different events. And I got just to work see the whole world, see the city engagement in that second place. And that's what truly inspired me. Okay, I have a historical family legacy, but now I get a chance to see for myself coming in the door. I think this is the top path.
And so why was it important for you to then return to Pensacola for this work? What was that sort of driving force?
Well, I went back to family projects. So that was my main factor to get back to family and having a background in economic development. I was mostly pursuing my previous experiences. And but I think I mentioned in 2020 I took a pivot and went back to Tallahassee. When I went back, I had an undergrad. And believe it or not, I started in a transitional housing shelter too. And I was staying with people from re-entry and people who were, their next step was probably hospice. It was a...
You were staying there.
I was staying there. It was not
because you needed to, not because you needed any of the...
I had to go to, I had a car, I was taking the bus everywhere.
And while you were in grad school?
I was in two jobs full time. I worked from 8 a.m. to 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. to 6 a.m. Warehouse job, and in the middle of work. And that was until a mentor said, hey, I got a job for you at the top of 2021. So in February, I started back at Tree. So, working at the development role, and then I decided to come back home, and I was trying to pursue that career field, and found the course. And it resonated with me because I've been there, I had to bounce back. And so I was critical to the resources that are out there. So I was just going off of the straight willpower and network, just trying to shake hands with the youth. But now I'm critical to the resources that are out there. And so I'm able to help people connect people with those resources that I agree to.
And because you were then one of these people who needed some assistance, who needed the resources during your time in the transitional housing. So let's talk about Family Promise and what that can offer in the community, and then what is that impact that it makes that y'all are striving to make in the community?
Yes, sir. So Family Promise is a nonprofit that's dedicated to family experiencing homelessness, specifically families and children. That's what kind of separates us from other homeless service providers, is that we specifically focus on the family unit. Typically, when a family goes into a shelter, depending on the age of the child, let's say you have your single mother, you have a 13-year-old son, he may have to be separated from the family unit because some shelters don't allow opposite sex to go to a certain age. And so it's our duty at Family Promise to keep families together against the hardship. We try to mitigate those issues.
Is this finding them houses, or is there a transitional place that they can go to get these services? Is that what you're asking?
So the initial model, this formation started over 35 years ago, in 246 states, and it was started what they call an interfaith hospitality network, and they leveraged the community of the churches. They would galvanize about 13 churches and families, unhoused families, would stay at each church for a week at a time, about 13 weeks, and they provided shelter, they provided clothes, food, transportation, tourism, if needed, workforce development, financial literacy, those things like that.
That should not even be a novel idea. No, I mean, it's because generally, so I'm going to play devil's advocate here. Generally, our religious organizations are empty Monday through Wednesday night, and then Thursday through Saturday night.
A lot of unutilized spaces.
So Family Promise started
leveraging those unutilized
those spaces. Wow.
So the families can have something. Yes, absolutely.
That's what I'm saying. That should not be a novel idea. Like, why? Yeah.
We're at church 5 days a week, and then on Saturday as well, on Sunday as well.
You back this at church?
And then pretty much, but I grew up in that community. I was at every play, choir, usher, I did it all. I didn't do the drums at the time.
Your first girlfriend was from the choir?
Yeah. We grew up in the church, that's kind of what we do, right? And so I love that aspect that they were able to optimize the natural community of the church and provide families with those services.
Is that still a mechanism that Family Promise uses now with the religious organizations?
Great question. We only thrive right now because of the heart that churches have for us. But post-pandemic, we found that model was unsustainable. It's because liabilities. Pastors are seeing that it's a liability to have these random people in your spaces. It's hard to galvanize the volunteerism that you need in order to conduct these savings, these rotational loans. So it's a lot of churches who do what they do with their member base are seniors, and they have the time, but they don't have the energy, they don't really have the strength anymore as they want to. So a lot of affiliates are picking from that traditional model, and they're not relying on the churches. Building their own static shelters. The flagship model right now is the Las Vegas affiliate. They just had a grand opening for what they call a navigation center. And it's a resource hub and transition housing facility all in one place. I believe it's what's called Mutual Cookie Daytona affiliate. They renovated an old unused fire station. It created the same model, but not a new level. And so that's kind of what the more top corner affiliates are tending towards, create their own shelters without having a lot of churches.
So then, what sort of come back to that? What is the opportunity for these spaces now that they're not using? I mean, why couldn't that? And I hear you saying about still puzzled about it. I hear you saying about the liability issue, but isn't it why people pay liability insurance and things like that? So is it
That's
sort of
actually one of the things that people struggling to get now. People struggling something that I still taking the job. But the opportunity is different there. And there are churches who love to do it. We have we started, this organization started in 2018 with a solid 8 groups. Solid 8 churches who were dedicated to
We started here in City County.
and I would love this opportunity to name those churches, but I'll leave this name. But it started with churches, and they come to do 9 to 5 at the moment. But currently, even if they can't have to my place, we want to provide meals. We want to give clothes. More so, we need mentors. People need somebody to teach them not to raw period to ping pong, and what to do in that window frame where you're all the anxiety built up, and you got this car note that you want to pay, but you got this utility bill that has to be paid, and you have no lights, but if you don't pay the car bill, you can't get to the job. That's another big money, and so that's the snowball effect that a lot of people get into. And so they need people who walk with them when they face these types of circumstances.
I read the story about the family from the interfaith deal, and it seems like the founder.
It's Karen Olsen.
Huh?
It was Karen Olsen.
Yeah, that she was going to a meeting,
Yes, ma'am.
and there was a lady who was perceived homeless or unhoused, and she provided her with a sandwich, but she said what she really wanted was someone to listen to her.
Yes, ma'am.
That was really the turning point. Instead of going to that meeting, that what's her name? Karen Olsen, that she listened to her. Yeah, and I think that, often that's what we see with people like, you can give me, with the teacher man, the person to give them a fish, but then teach them the fish, but then, and so in that teaching, that you're actually listening and sharing.
It's definitely a blessing when you can give them a personal opportunity to take a deep breath. I'll share really quick. This happens multiple times, unfortunately, but a young lady, I'm not going to do it. A young lady got dropped off. All of the trash bags were against the wall of our building, and so I had to take her across the street, so I had to help her hurry and get trash bags, all of her belongings, and get inside. But I still want to be a student about it. And so she has 2 kids, and the oldest had to watch the window while we were getting these bags. And as soon as she got inside the last bag house, she got to get her head back into the breath, and she got just relaxed for a second. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to help her. But I felt like I still got to win because she got just breathed. She really had a bad day. And so just having an opportunity to just be there for her that moment was everything. And what I hated also was that was this young man was given this, he was 8 years old. And he got out of school without this responsibility. He had to watch the brother with mom and figure out how much to the house. It's not really tough. That he was privy to what was going on. And so he couldn't shield his young man from the reality he was experiencing.
Yeah. It's like the old term, the latchkey kids. What if you don't have a door? Then what's the key? You don't have a door, you're not going to be a latchkey kid. Yeah. So he was a whole made to those, what we've seen, speaking of housing, what we've seen is the name escapes me, Troy Watt. What's the name of the organization that unfortunately closed? It's the REAP Center? The REAP Center that we saw, that we saw that close. How does something like that impact your work, and then how does something like that impact the community?
Well, I think somebody took over.
I don't know.
I think Roots all the lines took over. And so I'm glad to say we have a great understanding with them. We have 3 reserved rooms at Roots, specifically for family problems families. And so thankfully they through the great leadership they have, although they accept a multitude of different individuals, our families have 3 reserved rooms on the other side of the center. So we leverage those partnerships. Pastor Teaser at Christian Center is a proud partner of ours. I don't like to start naming names. I don't want to forget.
Well, that's a good name.
amazing women. I see two other amazing women in the building tonight. That I hold dear to me. But yeah, so we're trying to best leverage those partnerships.
So what is going to be the future of not only your organizations, but organizations like those, as we're seeing more homelessness, more unhoused, more services being denied or declined, or not even stood up in the first place?
It will is hopefully because we're in the best city, the best county in the area, and we have people who truly care and want to resolve that the fund cuts and all the rollbacks that are happening won't affect us too much. But unfortunately, it's not something. And if I may share, Mr. Travis Tompkins, the Director for Emergency Management, gave me a call about me when we had that freeze, and he said, I don't have a place to house single mothers with children. And I need a place. And I've been calling out everywhere. And unfortunately, it's easier for a single man to find shelter than it is for a single mother with children. And I'm so grateful that he had our number, and we can call that promise in that case. But we're already seeing it.
What happens when you have to then turn somebody away, as in, unfortunately, the case of that young lady and her two children?
Again, I'm already have her partnerships, and so she made me know. I told you that was just one case. I had another lady that had the same way. I was able to help her, and we get about a hotel, and we have a partnership with BGC on how to, and thanks to Pastor Taylor as well. But the young lady gets there, and we feel, and she calls me this morning. She's like, "Man, I talked to the GM of the hotel, and he offered me a job, and I need to stay rent free."
Wow.
It's amazing, right? So we do have cases where we're able to step in and mend the gap, but unfortunately, some people, and for various reasons, people kind of fall through the cracks. So our Family Promise is very much a program. It's very much you have to participate in order for this to work. And so we ask for financial statements. We want to know, where's your money going. We get very intrusive with all of that because we want to make sure that you don't repeat this cycle.
So then how can the community help? So we always say November is our give back month. And so what does that look like for someone to give to you, to give back to you? What does that need to look like?
Ron, I'm not the one to ask for funds, but on behalf of those that I serve, I'll probably say we have to generate the income in order to support the program, support the individuals who are facing hardships. But outside of that, we need clothes, we need diapers, we need wipes, we need formula, we need baby carriages and strollers, clothes, food.
You go get some diapers tomorrow. What you say? You go get some diapers tomorrow. I'm not pointing to my husband because he had diapers. I'm pointing to my husband because he brought home some diapers. It's a whole nother story. That ain't what it sounds like, what I'm trying to make it sound like. But yes, we got diapers. I know it's never enough for diapers.
But we need it all. So it can't be monitored. It's not. Maybe you can take a mentee and take it under your knee and show them how to navigate this world, or how to navigate hard times. You can't that experience.
Is that something that, as you mentioned, the CAP, is that the social and service sororities and fraternities, civic organizations that they can rally around to do, try to help you out here?
Absolutely. I mean, that's what it's all about. It's uplifting our community. So I have a gentleman on my staff who's a member of 5 minutes living. Of course, so we're doing our best to galvanize these communities. I reached out to the whole department in APHC, so they're aware of us, they're aware of our calls, and everyone's on board. So we're galvanizing the community. It's happening. It's just that's the opportunity.
So I learned back on Star with a nonprofit some years ago that the 3 things were time, talent, and treasure. So your money, your person, yeah. And sometimes those things that you're saying, the diapers and the wipes,
can be more than it's not daily. Yeah, absolutely.
So what would you leave then with the audience, with our listening audience, that we, Facebook Live, here in person? What would you leave with people that would mean the most to you with your legacy? And then what would you say to them that would mean the most for Family Promise?
Take a moment and reflect while we're in our offices, at lunch, in meetings. There are people who are really trying to figure out their next step. There are people who are dreading the time that their kids out of school because they don't know what's going to happen. So take a moment to think about it. It's happening right here in our community. Over 2,000 students are at risk of homelessness and they don't have things they can count. That's not us. And so if we look at it from that room, when we have a secure home in here, you can go to school focused, you can go to school rejuvenated. So no child is scared of school district. You have to go to school and have a car, slept on a relative's couch, have a floor, they should be in a home, the AC room and everything. I hope that was just.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. I want to open up for questions, but y'all please join me. Thank you. You can all open it up for questions too to make sure that we have. Julie?
Lance, where is your offices located? If people want to drop things off at your office, like, where's your office?
It's a great question. We keep on. She asked where the office is located, and we actually try to keep our location private so that families feel secure, they don't feel exposed in any way. But I can share that with you. Our mailing address is now on East Gadsden Street. That's the Gadsden Street Methodist Church right there. Right by
Jackie, who I've been.
That's correct. And so we take our donations from there. And after this, I can show you our private.
And then a website too.
So www.fpesc, as in Frank, E as in Paul, E as in Echo, S as in Sam, and C as in cat.
So it's initials for Family Promises.
Yes,
.org.
Yes.
Okay, thank you for that.
Yes, ma'am. www.fpesc.org.
Did we answer all y'all's questions? Yes, ma'am.
Are there any soup kitchens or somewhere, if I wanted to participate on Thanksgiving to help out the soup kitchen and stuff like that?
She asked about soup kitchens if you want to donate some food.
No, I want to serve. To give out whatever.
Yes, sir. Roots over the Health Alliance have a cafeteria. Roots over the Health Alliance, they're on Palafox, near PHS, Palafox and Maxwell. Yes, sir.
I believe.
Yes, sir. So you have a cafeteria. We don't have a cafeteria, but we are taking frozen food for families to put in the oven and heat up. And so we've already received donor donations for those. This is not your address issue later on. Roots, you have waterfront, the kitchen as well. Yes, sir.
And we can list those as well online. Yes, ma'am.
What's the name of the organization again?
Waterfront Rescue, and then Roots Overflow Health Alliance. Yes, sir.
He's Family Promise.
Did you make a flyer, that Barbara flyer, so she can put on some?
Absolutely.
Just so that, if we wanted to, want to really send something, then we got either a website or a phone number, and then they come and take it to our church and see if some other church can do it.
Absolutely. I will definitely do that. Thank you.
Well, listen, thank you so much, and I know that especially toward the end of the year when, a lot of companies and organizations are looking for, and as long as people want to give their time, but they're looking for ways to give it, so certainly want to consider Family Promise to do that. So y'all please get join me. Thank you. All the way from Canton, and long way. We're glad you're glad Tallahassee didn't keep you. Good. All right, so we're gonna, Lance will be here after, so we can, so you cannot predict the breathe now, breathe like that. You know that lady do, you breathe. We're gonna give away the, 50/50, and then, first we're gonna give away, let's do, which one do you want to do? Let's do the $250 here, since we're talking about it. No, I still not ridiculous, because I went to public school, so sometimes my zeros is off, so let's give away, we'll have Lance. We'll have Lance for. Oh, this is 250 and a cup.
Bobby?
This is for the blue ticket, so how much do you have?
It's $19.
$19.
Ticket 455 4171.
4171.
All right, this minute, I couldn't see my ticket.
What? That's a Tuskegee. She had family watches.
Did you say 41?
71.
Okay.
417. Somebody had it. Unbelievable has it. One more. Can you come on down? Can you, since you're near the door, can you come on down?
Yay.
This is on behalf of this is the other half of that goes to youth, and thanks to you, we've given, has it gotten over 20,000?
Close, probably.
Close to $20,000 donated since we've been here to Truth for Youth, yeah, from our 50/50, yeah, so that's, it seems always a small amount, but it adds up. It adds up. Y'all give it up for Sheldon Powell. Make sure you check that ticket too.
All right.
Well, listen, thank you. I want to make sure that y'all get an opportunity. Don't go for it. Get an opportunity to go back. Brian White with the Gulf Coast Minority Chamber of Commerce for being the whole year. He's just been a great because the son is shared, you know, because he's yeah. And so December 4th, December 4th, right here, holiday party, and if you want to come on down to the Belmont Village holiday party, December 3rd, December 6th for Phillips December 13th. A lot of things going on December 6th as well. Because he has a better memory than me. And then again, as you think of end of year, just as Bobby asked, consider Family Promise to give either your time, your talent, or your treasure. We'll connect that. Any final words, Lance? You good? You trying to run away? You can't run away. You're on TV. You can't run away. You can't run away. Listen, however you celebrate this holiday season, whether it's Eid or Ramadan, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, winter solstice, Christmas, Three Kings Day, however you celebrate, remember it's all love and light. That's what connects us. So remember that's when we're in the church or synagogue and we hug a tree. Remember it's all love and light. So we want you to be safe. We will see you back in January. And we'll have a whole new format. We're going to go back to a bit more social to kind of draw folks back. We have some different times, so watch out for that. We have some planning to do over these next couple of months just to make sure that, just again, thank y'all for what you have given in the last 12 years since 2013. We've been able to have this incredible vision, and so to have people like WPP and the Watsons come on board with us and just, keep us and doing this whole thing has been beautiful. So to all you out there listening, thank you so much. Too bad y'all couldn't eat the food, but it was, thank you to Lisa and the North Thank you to all our sponsors. Thank you, ladies. Thank you for being here. All right, good night. You gotta go home, but And thank you to the truth for you, Lord have mercy. Did you turn the camera off?